let's introduce the actual surprise. These are the 3 surprises, but we're going to do the first surprise of what we're going to be going over. And it's an old blaster, but I think it'll come in useful for Republic City. Now, for those of you who don't remember, in my first video, my first 2 videos possibly, actually probably the last video of October of last year, I found a portal of some kind, and out of nowhere I went from where I lived straight into Republic City that was literally overwhelmed with zombies. Now, I think these 3 surprises, along with the main surprise that I will show, we are going to have some interesting moments. Now, without further ado, let's get to it. Alright guys, so as I said before in my last October video, one of the second part 2 I believe, this would be part 3. Now keep in mind that Republic City is still within their peaceful moments. However, these zombies seem to be appearing out of nowhere continuously. Now I've tried to alert any other YouTuber who would probably help with this issue. However, it seems like my responses have been veiled. So, here is where we will make our few surprises. So this is an old blaster. Now here's where it begins with the Nerf hammer shot. As you can see here, this is a very interesting blaster. It's an old one, but I think this would probably help some of us. So let's see what this hammer shot would actually be capable of. It is very cool looking. Let's go to the back, and so we can see here these are just drawings, of course, but it seems as if this is going to be a bit harder than it looks. So we have 3 darts, a total of 6 darts, maybe 5. I might be mistaken. It says it right here. I'm so blind. Ladies and gentlemen, if you are out there and you want to help Republic City, you can. So this is the Nerf hammer shot. Let's open it up and find out what this blaster can do. Alright, so, of course, this is just one blaster. Holds a total of 5 darts, as you can tell. Very easy of loading, I would assume. So, obviously we put our darts in. We have the hammer, cock it back, and off the dart goes. I do believe that this would come in handy for Republic City. There's many different things that you could do with this blaster. You can modify it. There are modifications on Amazon that can help with these. Not only that, it has where you can have a little small sling on it in case it comes out of the holster itself, which I don't have one. I may get one later to kind of help. And of course, this is the hammer shot. It has the top rail that you could put a sight or anything else you would like of your choosing. And that's pretty much it. There's not really that much to really add to it other than what you see here. Now then, this is just the original hammer shot, of course. Let's see if we can get those other surprises in. Alright, so we've established a small blaster that we could use. Now, let's go over these other 3 surprises. Alright, well, it seems that we have ourselves some really neat looking zombie blasters here. Counting the original here, if y'all don't mind, this is what the original looks like right here. That's the original, and these 3 are identical, if not bigger. Yep, all identical in size. They all look the same, except, of course, you would think they look the same like this, but when you think about it, they're different on their texture. So the best thing that I can really come up with is that they do come with their own instruction manuals, which is here, which I won't open, mainly because it's in a packaging of some kind. As all these are the same. Then you got the main blaster itself, which shouldn't be too hard to take these out anyway, especially when we use this. Very interesting, very, very interesting on these things. It seems that, there you go. Seems that these blasters are going to be a little bit hard to open. There's that one there. Let's see if we can get this one out without damaging it. That's one. There you go. All right, so these are our blasters. Now, these are very, very intriguing looking blasters. They're all hammer shots with very different kinds of textures to them. This one here looks like as if it's an emergency kind of construction work. Works the same way, has the same where you can have a sling mount. And then you have the mount for any sights or anything you want to put up here, maybe an ammo holder as well. As the same as these three. Hammer shot as well. Ooh, hold up. Has a bit of a harder hit versus the original. And then you got the slime looking one, which I don't think this has its own nicknames. So hammer shot, zombie strike obviously. Just look at this. It's really gooey looking. I'm surprised nothing is sticking onto me. Looks like an ecto kind of blaster. Ooh. Sounds about the same. Same things. You got a sling mount. It's a hammer. Nicely gripped to them as well. Then you got your sights or extra hammer holder. Then you have what I'm going to start calling this one, even though I just opened it, I'm going to call this one the zombie counter. So hammer shot as well, sling mount, you got your sight, and I guess that tells you how many zombies that this person might have taken out. Very cool, very interesting. Hammer shot. This one sounds about the same as the original, if not sounding a little harder. Wow. So these are the surprises along with the original as well. I hope you guys enjoy this. This is Captain Gray. There's not really a lot to tell on these blasters, but I figured that these blasters would probably help in Republic City, knowing that they are overrun with zombies constantly, and it seems like October is when they are the worst. Now, like I said, Republic City is like a steampunk world. It looks like a city unlike anything else. However, they need our help. And I'm asking you, subscribers, viewers, I'm asking everybody, help me with this. Now, hopefully we can narrow this down and we can start giving the odds here. Anyway, this is Captain Gray 43rd. As always, I will see you in the next video. That's hopefully if I'm not a zombie. Best of luck out there, Nerfers. Let's get out there and let's nerf it up.